Hey everyone, welcome back to Open. So it's my birthday, mi gente, ya tú sabes. And to continue in sharing the love, light, and sisterhood, we welcome back our next guest who, for over 15 years, has been working professionally as a champion for diversity and inclusion before it became a trending word. And she is an award winning author of two books Bad Hair Does Not Exist, Pelo Malo No Existe, and My Hair Comes With Me, Shifting the Paradigm of What Success Looks Like, a speaker and another fellow mompreneur who recently has been appointed executive director of the Bronx Tourism Council. And she strives to elevate the borough's rich history, its institutions, and cultural diversity on a local to international level, in which I got the chance to share an experience in their latest IG series episode of Bronx Bestie, hosted and produced by BronxNet alum Veronica Guiti. Let's take a look.
Hey y'all, it's Veronica, your Bronx bestie here. Today I met with Omar of Cias Vecinos. He hosted us as we came together to celebrate the birthday of BronxNet's very own Café con Leche, Rhina Valentin. Cias Vecinos, affectionately translated to Six Neighbors, embodies a safe haven of culture and flavor. The restaurant's emphasis is on Honduran cuisine, but we get hints of the other neighboring Central American countries on the menu as well. Our journey began with fresh, daily made chips and guac. Anyone who knows me knows that I love avocados, so we were starting things off right. It was followed by these authentic Salvadorian pupusas, stuffed with beans and cheese. Delicious. Then came the entrees, a traditional Honduran dish named machuca, which is a savory coconut-based soup with mashed plantain. We also got pollo frito con tejedas, which is fried chicken with fried green banana slices. This chicken is fried to perfection, and it's so moist. It's beautifully adorned with vibrant toppings, and it was truly one of our favorite things on the menu. The feast didn't stop there. You know we had to get cake and sing happy birthday. 2 kinds of tres leches flavors were brought out, one with passion fruit and the other with caramel. While caramel stole my heart, I graciously let the birthday girl have it. Cias Vecinos is an amazing place to celebrate with loved ones. Now you can always trust your bestie, but why not come down and see for yourself?
And joining us to share more, we welcome back my Sag sister, author, speaker, mompreneur, and Bronx Tourism Council Executive Director, Sulma Arzu Brown.
Hello, mi hermana querida, my sister from another mother. I am so joyous. My heart is like beating. I'm loving this woman. I'm loving this woman. You're so wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Hoy celebramos juntas.
I know.
No other way.
Again. I mean, we've done this a couple of years in a row.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even when we're not celebrating it together, we're still celebrating each other.
Absolutely.
Right? And so the fact that we can continue to do so and that we're healthy and that we've got each other's back.
All the way. And let me tell you something. What I love about our relationship is that we are there in the in-between moments, in the moments that matter. You have let me into your beautiful world as a mom. I've let you in as a wife and a mom as well. And we're making sure that we're raising our daughters in that way. And I think that between our friendship, they're getting to see what sisterhood, what strong sisterhood is really about.
I know,
right?
I know, and I love that you're sharing that, right? Because it looks different here right now,
Yeah.
but in the back end, like when we need to back each other up, and when I say back each other up, right? When I say back each other up, I'm talking about, oh, I need you to pick up my daughter. Oh, I need you to pick up my daughter. Oh, I need my daughter to stay with you. Like that's sisterhood, motherhood, mom. What would we call that? It's like somos familia at this
somos
point.
familia.
Somos familia. And in that, I want to say again, as I mentioned with April earlier, to see each other's growth, to grow together, to share in the space of growth, and still uphold our responsibilities as being moms first and foremost without sacrificing ourselves.
Right. We're non-negotiable
Right.
about that. Some
Yeah.
things are just unapologetic and non-negotiable, and family comes first, sisterhood and community, and then professional career. And I think that we understand that about each other. But more importantly, what I love about you is that self-care aspect of yourself. You have taught me how to bring Zen and spirituality and really center myself often through whatever situation transformation that I go through, and not every person has that, and I wish that for all women especially, to have that. And I have you, and I'm grateful.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
thank you for reflecting it back on me, because you already know it's all about alignment, and that's how we keep forging forward, and that's how we are able to really hold that peace, right? Because I think peace is something that we have to be mindful of, right?
Absolutely, Rhina.
And so when I say sacrifice, I was really mostly referring to the fact that we're not giving up our careers, we're not giving up our dreams in the process, and we're not also gonna overexert ourselves, right? Although sometimes our calendars can get a little busy and a little hectic, but there's that mindfulness, that consciousness of like, you know what? All right, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna take a breather. Guess what? If we decide we're gonna be on the phone for an hour, knowing we got things to do, we're gonna stay on that phone for an hour. I do the same thing with April too.
Yeah. We just make it happen.
Yeah.
We can't overexert ourselves because that tells our age. Porque todo duele.
Right.
Ay, Dios mío. Everything hurts. We do that. Me duele mi pie, me duele mi shoulder, me duele mi todo. But we make it happen.
And then there's the projects that we work on, right?
Yeah.
Because we've worked on various projects together. I mean, just the other day we were having a discussion about the Women's March, right? Which was like the last full event that was public in the thousands, right? And there were a lot of people there,
Of thousands.
in which you coordinated, I hosted.
Yeah. We love getting in some good trouble
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
We took it upon a few weeks before it happened. It almost didn't happen, but I want to say that the women of the Bronx really saved the 2020 Women's March. And the beautiful part about all of this, you being a producer as well, we took it away from politics and really made it about the rise and roar of our respective challenges and how we're going to move through it together as one. So we really transformed what the messaging of that march really was, and it was the last biggest event before the world shut down. And the world was not going to shut down before the voices of women got heard. And I think that's how we live in our own lives, right? So that was a reflection of who we are as a people, as a person.
You know, I remember that day distinctly.
Oh, God.
Because you know why? No, more than anything, aside from having to man the stage and monitor like 20 different speakers and make sure that everybody was within time, it snowed after we presented on the stage, so we marched in the snow.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
beautiful.
It was beautiful. But now we got to fast forward
Yeah.
into your current role of being the executive director of the Bronx Tourism Council, which has been a huge undertaking. And I've watched you transform it like this.
Thank you.
It's what, a year now?
Less than a year.
Less than a year. Oh my gosh. It feels like it's a year because what the new life, I mean, not that there was anything missing from it. It just has a whole new personality and it's very vibrant. And yes, it's definitely enticing to anybody outside of the Bronx and making it a global destination, which is your goal.
Yeah, it absolutely is the goal of making this global destination. But as you already know, I can't do anything without the people. I can't do anything without the people's stories. And I think that the Bronx, my beautiful borough, has allowed me and given me permission to share who we really are and our essence in the most beautiful, dynamic way possible. And I think that is what's marking the success of the Bronx Tourism Council. Between our sponsors, our stakeholders, our partners, I have never witnessed so many people collectively come together and say, what are we going to do together, Sulma? I'm with you. I'm down. What do you need? What does the 1.5 million Bronxites need? I'm ready to give. And I found that we have been on the grind for so long, and many of us are finally in those decision-making spaces that they can say, let's activate, let's do this now. And the fact that I have an incredible team, you know, Veronica.
Right, yeah, we didn't even talk about what we
is
just
my
watched,
marketing
right?
manager. We have Julius Drake. And not many people bring this aspect into leadership, but it is important for me to lead with love, light, and courage.
Yes.
And I think it takes all of that to really edify and dignify this borough. And we do it with love, and we really appreciate what we do because we're doing it for the right reasons and for the right people.
And you know, in our of the video that you guys just watched, during that session, I know one of the topics of discussions was that, you know, the best marketers and promoters of the Bronx are the people who are from the Bronx and or are part of the movement, and it also brings a different authenticity to the way it's being presented, right? And so, and being a part of your journey too, which is what we do. We take each other's hands and we go, okay, look, this is what we're working on right now. You know, how can we insert you, right? We've had you on various occasions, but more than that, it's been like, I've worked on so many projects with you, as a sister, as a peer, but most importantly, it's just been a growth process that we've just been able to say, hey, look what I got.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about these earrings you have on.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I got to share this moment. I got to share this moment with people because these earrings she bartered me to get. It's the most interesting story. I'm always, every time I think about it and I see her wearing that, I'm like, oh, it's those earrings again.
ABC always be closing. I gotta close the deal. The earrings were beautiful. The woman sitting next to us, an incredible, beautiful African-American sister, and she loved your sweater. And I loved her earrings. So I said, I will barter her sweater for those earrings. But we had such a beautiful conversation, kindred spirits, love kindred spirit. And right before she left, remember she said, I would love to gift you these earrings. We had such a good time. And I think it was her birthday. I think it was her birthday on that day as well. So it's
It was
about the
magical.
light
It was
being
magical.
reflected,
It was
right? It was a
magical, yes.
beautiful night.
Yeah.
Beautiful evening.
It is about the light being reflected. I
Absolutely.
didn't mean to cut you
And
off.
I do
but
pay
yes.
it forward too. Always pay it forward. I'm always looking to what can I give? So I'm gonna get some earrings from Melissa, and I'm like, I'm gonna gift this to some folks.
Wonderful.
So I'm very excited.
I love it. I love when
We gotta
we
support
create
each other.
the divine connection here, right? Bridging each other so that we're stimulating our economy internally. That's how we win.
It's the only way to do things. It's the only way I will ever do things.
So, in closing, what you got there?
Ay, Dios
She
mío.
said giving. She said giving. I'm
Pero
like,
es
"Ay,
tu
un bolsita."
cumpleaños, and I know with our years of friendship what you love, and what you love is in here, and I would love for you to open this.
You want me to open?
Yes.
You do know what I love. Oh my
I
gosh,
can hold
love
it back
you
for
so
you.
much. Okay, you guys, I know you guys know that this is the one thing I tell everybody. If you don't know what to
hold
get
it
me,
back.
this is the easy. Oh, but this is really nicely made. It's got leather. It locks. Oh my goodness. I figured it out though.
Woman-owned
Voila.
business. Woman-owned
Yes.
business. Matches your outfit.
Yes.
Happy birthday, mi hermana. I love you so much. Forever.
Thank you forever. I love you too. Happy birthday to you too. Even though we're celebrating me, we're celebrating each other.
We always celebrate each other.
This is super thoughtful.
Oh, you got it.
Leather too?
You know, you already know, boo. You already know.
All right. You guys, Sulma Arzu-Brown, once again, author, speaker, mompreneur, mi hermana. She's the Bronx Tourism Council Executive Director. And once again, if you're interested in learning more about the Bronx, you can visit Bronx Tourism. You can visit the Bronx Tourism, at ilovethebronx.com. And for more on Sulma, you can visit nopelomalo.com. All right, stay tuned because our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next, and you don't want to miss that.